Welcome everyone to round 3 of the Nations Cup in the FIA Gran Turismo exhibition season 2019-2020. This is Nick Makozi from Makozi Racing Internacional, and we from Makozi Racing Internacional salute you. So yeah, this is going to be a very interesting one. Group 1 at Le South. 7 laps. So a lot of track, a lot of distance that we need to cover in a very short amount of time with these very fast Group 1 cars. Have a look at the race settings. The first lot: 2 times fuel wear, 8 times tire wear, racing soft tires and racing mediums. However, you have to use the racing mediums. Also, bear in mind that this is a grid start with full start check, so people are going to be starting at the start finish line with full start check. So if you have a full start and you forget to have the handbrake on or the brake, you're going to get a penalty, and that's your race pretty much over before it's even started. And yeah, slipstream is unreal. Refueling speed is on 7 liters. Pretty much your stock standard FIA race. Nations. And this Group 1 Circuit de la South combination has been very popular in the past. Many times before we have seen this race come up, and plenty of times before we've seen one car that's pretty well rounded for rounds such as this, and that is the Mazda LM55 Vision Gran Turismo Group 1 car. 8 gears, huge amount of top speed, 4-wheel drive, and pretty decent tire wear, if I'm being honest. So not a bad car by any shot. Perhaps not the fastest on a single lap, but that's what is down to us. We're the ones that have to make it fast now, and we'll see in about 4 minutes time from now when we match make what we can actually do with this thing. So yeah. Here it is, Circuit de la South. Hi Oscar, I'm doing fine, thank you. How about yourself? And Muhammad Uzair, nice to see you again. It has been a while. So yeah, tires of choice, obviously. It's a hot lap. We're going to be going with the Racing Soft compound of tires for this all-wheel drive LMP1 car, sorry, Group 1 car. You want to be setting the brake balance a bit more towards the rear, so something like 3, 4, you never know, even 5 if you're to be as bold. But you need to be wary at high speeds. This car can understeer, and the moment you take off the acceleration and start turning in, it can snap quite easily towards the inside, so you have to be ready for that. You need to know how to anticipate it. Overall, it's not too hard of a car to drive, but to really master the LM55, you need to really know your stuff. It's a fast car, really good on the straights here, and does a great job of pairing up with Le South nicely. Hey, Steve Gaming, welcome. Yeah, thank you. And good luck to yourself also tonight for your races. Hope you do well. Thank you, Deco Barrel. You, how about yourself? Are you going to be doing this Nations Cup, or just here spectating? Having a nice, well-deserved break from the stress that is the FIA GT Championships. Racing, nice Deco. What car have you chosen? Have you chosen the Mazda, or have you gone for something else? In all honesty, there are pretty wide range of cars that could suit this track. So you start practice later, and you hate Group 1. Yeah, I can feel, like I can relate, Steve. I wouldn't say I hate it, I wouldn't go that far, but sometimes you just, it's a trouble using some cars in Group 1. Like, for example, I really wanted to use the Sauber C9 for this round, but the rear tire wear was just insane compared to this thing, so that kind of deterred me away from it. But yeah, perhaps it's just down to the multipliers. They're a little bit too high for me to consider different cars at this point. I just did like 30 minutes practice, barely a race simulation. I did like what, 4 laps, and yeah, this car seemed pretty decent. Overall, I just did like a lap or 2 with some other options, and yeah, it felt pretty comfortable to drive. Also heard it's quite fast as well. So yeah, Deco Barrel's using the 908. Unread Books, you're using the 962. Salmon's using the LM55. Nice. Good choice. Good choice, Salmon. Yes, good luck to you as well. Good luck to everyone that's coming into this one. Yeah, this is actually not a bad lobby, to be fair. What do we got? We have Sidog, Taro Hall, Electric, Deco Byro himself, we see in chat, Rev O'Brien, Viper Z, UNC Pubs, Barnstone Worth, Red Mist, Rosmo, Natty Gaines, Discord, Captain Risky, Iron Mask, Cara. It's pretty much your stock standard top split lobby here in Oceania, so not too bad. Yeah, I'm doing fine, thanks, Capra Q. How about yourself? Having a nice evening so far, over there and wherever you may be. And most importantly, are you planning to do Nations Cup later today? So let's have a look at the points. 282, that's not bad. Pretty decent. And you don't sleep, brother. Like, no, I sleep, Sam. That's for sure. I definitely do sleep. It may not sound like it though sometimes, but yeah. I'm gonna go mad as. Okay, yeah, that's 100% a manufacturer there, Capra. I wonder what car that is. It's totally not a Mazda. $100% not a Mazda. Take us on to school soon, Sam. I see. Well, it's good that you're tuning in here. Thank you. You can see that. All guys tangling up the first chicane on the Mulsanne. So we hold up with this Peugeot on the straight. Oof, yep, there's a bit of lag. See, the Peugeot actually gets quite a good run out of the corners, but when we're in the slipstream, we can pretty much negate that and catch up quite easily. And how about that? That is great. My word. Okay, so disconnected. That's strange. Steve Gaming, why did I choose Mazda? I chose Mazda because I felt that it's good on tires, it's good on the straights, and it's decent. It's a decent car. But my word, this is not what we wanted to happen. Got disconnected from it. It's a shame. I don't know. Yeah. Someone. Yeah, these guys are fast. I'll be back in just a second, guys. I need to check something. Okay, so disconnecting. Not the greatest way to start off the afternoon of racing. Sorry about this, guys. It's not my fault, but the game seems to have not really favored us in terms of keeping us connected into a lobby. So I'm just going to be here and go with these Japanese guys. Seem pretty fast because I know Shoei, he for sure has got a lot of speed underneath him. And yeah, for qualifying you can use soft and mediums. Preferably you should go on soft. And yeah, it is an afternoon in Australia. That's right, Checo, it is. It's late afternoon, if anything. Could be evening for some. But yeah, totally agree with you. But what's about those OP hybrid cars? The thing is, Steve, I actually had a go with the hybrid cars. I tried a lap or two, and how do I put this? The tires actually went off faster than the Mazda, which was surprising. I didn't expect that at all, considering they are hybrids after all. And yeah, it's unfortunate that they're in that state. I actually think that it's better to have car that does very well on tires, and if it has good tires, it can just go the entire race. You can be much more consistent and really do well towards the end of the stint. But yeah, this is kind of a bummer, getting disconnected from the first lobby. It's 1 AM New York City, check. Okay. Well, thank you for getting up or staying up. Problem is, yeah, we didn't want that disconnect. Didn't want that at all. Yeah, no problem, Steve. I actually don't think I did too well of explaining that. It's just, I found that the hybrid cars were using more of their tires than the LM55, and if the LM55 can hold its tires better, that means it can go faster for longer, and it can pull off the strategy that I was intending to do a lot more successfully. And in this case, the LM55 is kind of the best when it comes to tires, from what I've seen and what I've heard and what I've tried. So naturally, I kind of gravitate towards this car a bit more, especially when it's the South in question. Maybe next holiday will be more points. Hopefully, Checo, it's just that, what is it, there's another hour and 10 minutes till the next slot, and that's, at least we're going to be able to practice. That's a good thing. I don't know about the other drivers. They may not have gotten disconnected, but who knows? It could all still be there. They could all still get those 289 points that people were hoping for. And yeah, not the greatest start, like I said before. I want to say your question. You're going to no stop and racing memes? Maybe. I'm just I haven't done a full race simulation, so I can't say that that's what I would do, but it's more than likely that it can happen. I've watched some other people's streams earlier yesterday as well, and they did a medium only race. It seemed to suit them very nicely, and it really blows the strategy wide open if you know how to save tires. You can do something that's completely unexpected and catch everyone off guard, really get a good result. Yeah, we have a P in the room. Just gonna say hi to him. So, yep, that's actually no Beehive P. He started out quite a while ago, and as a driver he's been progressing. He's collected cars, he's been making liveries. Yeah, I've always like every now and then been trying to keep in contact with him. He's always doing something new, which is great to see. Yeah, the lobby is still up, unread books on, yeah. Yeah. So there he is, he's responding. Nice to see you too. Yeah, Monster, I'd say no stop medium is possible. It's a shame we couldn't test that out now in the first lot. Ah well. It's just more time to practice, I guess. Yeah, Steve, if you're still there, this is my second lap, and the rear and front tires have yet to start wasting. So that means the tires are doing pretty well for now, obviously. And secondly, whenever I've tried this in a lobby, it's strange, I didn't expect, the tires are actually holding up much better than expected, but anyhow, whenever I tried another car, the tires would have started wasting by the end of the first lap. The Mazda started wasting its tires, like it showed the first signs of tire wear towards the middle of the second lap. So that was somewhere after the first chicane on the Mulsanne. And yeah, it's just somehow a lot better, a lot kinder with its tires. Yeah, somehow I've managed to prolong tires even more this time. I don't understand why. Yeah, you can see at the end of this first lap, it's only starting to waste. Yeah, that's right. Brake balance is on +5. But our pace is not fast at all, so I'm going to try and focus a bit more on this lap. So the Japanese driver just sliding across the screen. Typically, when you're going proper race pace with the Mazda, you want to be looking for 3-minute 21.5s. And you want to do that without penalties, of course, so and make it work. Yeah, if the I wouldn't say that. It's just you need to be really careful because how do I say it? In some places the track limits aren't so strictly defined at the south, but in other places you know that if you go a little bit wide, you've gotten that penalty fair and square. Yeah, hi Noble. Yeah, we just a news flash. We got disconnected from the first slot, so unfortunately we're not getting those 286 points. How much was it? Yeah, it was something like that. We're not getting those points, but hopefully the next slot may offer us more. The driver ranking would have taken a bit of a hit at this point. Yeah, missed that. Yeah. Let me just have a look here. Yeah, the multipliers are correct, so I'm gonna ask who's the malicious. Jimmy Mashwalker. So I'm just asking him if he's gonna think about doing the race. Hyper P there. He's driving the Mazda, but the Group C one, the old version of it. Yeah, hi Rob, Project Cars fan, and yeah, it's yeah, it would have been great for Asia to come back with Oceania in the region, but yeah, it's just not meant to be at this point. Rob, yeah, I can talk basic Japanese, but it's not so advanced. I wish I knew it better. Like I'll work on it. Where's Natsuko? As the Japanese guys have the same slots as Australia. No, Steve Gaming, I think they start about 2 hours afterwards. Okay, so he's not there, then we'll just try and find something else. Have a good race. いいレースをあってください。ください。Yeah. I'll see what.
Save fuel?
No, don't save fuel. Yeah, maybe malicious will.
Hey, don't reveal names again.
That's not a name. That's saying what.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's talking Japanese.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. I only know how to ask people turbo and suspension. I haven't told them hair color. Okay, I see. But yeah. Would be good if we could have a practice race. Hello, nice to meet you. Okay, so we'll get in here and we'll just drive around a bit for the mediums. But yeah, for those of you who have tuned in just now, just recently, we got disconnected from the top split, so I have to see here the drive rating. You'll see we had it full. You can't notice it just yet. It's still full at this point, but that's because we are still. How do I say this? Let me just find the right word for this. The session is still going on. So all the other drivers that didn't disconnect from top split, they're still racing. And until the point that they finish the race and the session is over, and it confirms that I didn't start and didn't finish that FIA race, it's going to keep me at the same drive ranking. Once it finishes, it's going to drop it according to what happened, how many positions I lost, where I finished, which was last basically. But yeah, it's not a good thing at all. We'll just drive around. We'll ask when's the race going to start. Engineer. Yes, to. Okay, yeah, got it. Yeah. Right over there, annually for motorsport. I see, Rob. So, what sort of motorsport do you like take part in, or are you like just there for viewing, like as a spectator, going to see the sites? Like exactly what do you do over there for motorsport? Drifting is what you do. Oh, drift. It's not really. Oh no, it's fine. I like drifting. When I was at the FIA Motorsports Games in Rome, I actually got the chance to see a proper drifting competition. And yeah, I have to say, when you hear the cars almost stall and rev out, it's kind of music to my ears. And seeing all that smoke coming out of the rear tire, that really is a nice sight. I'm not sure if I particularly know how to drift properly. Those Japanese guys at the World Tours, like after every party we sit on the rigs and we try and beat each other's scores at Tsukuba. Gotta say, those Japanese drivers are insane with how good they're able to drift. I can maybe get close, but no, they're amazing. The car with the 180 SR, okay, I can see. Definitely like the car very much, and that's why it's in the name. It's nice. It's great to know that you have your own car. Respect that. Sometimes you compete in an international competition called G1GP at a place called Ebisu. Oh, Ebisu, yeah. I've heard of it. It's like I've heard it many times. I actually haven't been there. I haven't seen the track on videos, but I know that it's got quite a reputation for drifting. It's a great spec to this, but I agree, Rob. Yeah, we gotta go with mediums. So about drifting on GT Sport, I think I would improve with VR. Yeah, VR. If it gets you close to how you feel in real life with your drift car, Rob, I would say 100% go for it. Like, that would definitely help. But yeah, Clay, it's really hot over here in Australia, guys. Clay, by the way, Clay pen is B-P. So, oh wait, sorry, need to enter here. B-P is this guy. This is Clay. And he is my first cousin from my mother's side, so we're related. And like I said, he started GT Sport a while back, and since then he's been getting cars, he's been winning races, doing well. It's great to see him progress in Gran Turismo Sport. Hopefully one day he'll reach the point that he can get into the FIAs, you never know, even get to top split. But he's a bit young at this point. Like Clay can say that. You're more than welcome to share how you're going in GT Sport, Clay. It's fine. He's got a lot of work to do, but it's amazing how far he's come. And I definitely think he has some potential to be a great driver one day. What car were they using to drift Tsukuba? No, well that would be the Porsche Cayman. Yes, yeah, now I remember it. It was like yesterday. The Porsche Cayman at Tsukuba with racing soft tires. Comfort soft tires at the front and comfort hard tires at the rear. Cayman Group 4. No BOP on, standard setting. And we just used that car to drift, and it was hilarious how easily you could lose the rear end. It's meticulously hard to control, but it's great fun. If you can, you had to really work the brake and keep the acceleration on for the most part. Have to handbrake ever so slightly, but it's a lot of fun when you get it right. And I gotta say, Robert, you must enjoy your job for sure. Drifting is. It's not. I'm sorry if it sounds strange or if it's an insult. I don't mean it. I don't think it's quite as serious as motorsport, but like the competition is serious, but the approach to it isn't so hardcore. It's. I don't know. I shouldn't be the one saying these things. That's how I see it. I see it like a bit more laid back than when you compare it to other forms of motorsport. And it's got that really kind of fun element into it that attracts people. And like you said, it's a great spectator sport. Yeah, Clay, if you're in the chat, the guy was saying, this lobby, the host, yeah, he's asking you to enter the back, and you've done so. So I'm talking for no reason. What's impossible? Sorry about that. This is like Disneyland for drifters. There's 7 racetracks and there's yeah, I didn't hear about the zoo. It's gonna be crazy. Nice. Age is just a number. Maybe your cousin can show racing is in the blood. Yeah. Well, he was racing with dirt bikes when he was a bit younger. Fortunately, left that, and right now he's not. Let's say he's focused on his studies at school. Yeah, if he would definitely be able to do it if he puts the effort in. Ah, no, showy. Never mind. This is a legendary drift track. Yeah, I've heard about it. I've heard many things that it's very, very well known. And yeah, you guys are just confirming it. Yeah, Rob, thanks for understanding. Yeah, that's the thing. Sponsors are key, from what I know in the world of racing. No, it's no problem, Clay. It's the guy, the host of the lobby. He was saying for you to get on track and to start driving because he was about to begin qualifying. He didn't want to leave you out, so it's fine. You're on track. That's what matters. Now we're doing qualifying. It's about 10 minutes long. There's 8.5 minutes left. So what you want to do is, this is an out lap, so you don't want to push too much. And towards of that, this lap, you want to kind of get ready and do a proper attack lap after that. And that's the one that's going to count. That's qualifying basically, and that's going to put you. That's going to determine where you start. Yeah, don't focus too much on riding. Just continue with driving. Yeah, Rob, I can see what you mean about the sponsor side. Like many things, it's just a lot of money is required. A lot of financial backing to get yourself off the ground. Sim racing alleviates some of the burden, but it's still not. Sometimes it's really hard to make a name for yourself, even when you're giving it your all. Sponsors is really the big savior in motorsports. If you can find a sponsor and you can really benefit from them, I'd say that your time as a racing driver is going to be longer. It's going to last longer, and it's going to be a bit more enjoyable, if anything. The hell, I shouldn't be the one saying these things. It should be you, Rob. You're the one with the more real life experience. It's got a nice looking. Salmon, why did you go out of the race? I just want to know, like, you shouldn't quit the races. It never helps. And I've made a mistake. I've just gone racing for no reason at all. No, you know what? We're we can't do this. We have to drive with mediums because I want to try the mediums the whole race. Master Capelli, they have to fix this. You got disqualified for having too many penalties. Wow. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate, Sam, but sure there wasn't any way of getting rid of them? Like, you weren't near a penalty line or something? Because 9 seconds seems a bit harsh to get disqualified like that. You sure you didn't get any more after those 9? Yeah, Rob, you can get DQ'd, it's just I've never seen it before. It hasn't happened to me. And as far as I know, I don't exactly understand how many seconds of penalty you would need to get disqualified. Although I know if you stay in one place for too long, if you perhaps you're just stationary on the track during a race or qualifying, there's like a timer that gives you about 20 seconds. If you don't do that in 20 seconds, then you get disqualified. It's a shame, Simon. Yeah, we've got Didico in here. He's a Leandro Carrazza. He's a Brazilian driver who he scored a podium, second place in the Nations Cup World Tour 2019. So extremely fast driver. Very good replacement for Fraga when he's not around. So you can always count on him to be fighting for the win. We had a bug where only the last penalty line only worked. It depends on how far behind the line you got the penalty. If you got it fairly close to the penalty line, it will let you drive on, and you don't have to bother yourself with serving the penalty there and then. But if you get it like about a kilometer before that, then you have to serve it. Yeah, 9 seconds, that's pretty harsh for disqualification. Yeah, we're forced to do qualifying now on mediums. We'll push and we'll see what we can get out of this. That could have been a track penalty because we went a bit too wide. No, that was fine, okay. But yeah, before you got disqualified, Simon, how many seconds of penalty did you have in total? Like, what did it show on the top part of the screen? Yeah, that was a penalty. We went a bit too wide there. Or you can overtake this Porsche. Don't have to worry about him anymore unless he forgets to brake. I've never got under a 21 with medium, so if I get pole, this is not a bad lap, apart from the 0.5 second penalty that we received in the first small sun chicane. I always miss that left-hander there. Yeah, I'll show you guys now if I get pole. I'll show you guys what a race simulation would be, just on mediums. Even if I don't get pole, it doesn't matter. Pedals from but good ones. Play odds where to get them from? JB Hi-Fi? JB Hi-Fi or EB Games? You got Harvey Norman, JB Hi-Fi or EB Games. I wouldn't really know. I haven't gotten one in quite a while. I've got pretty much all of them with me. But if I had to choose, maybe JB Hi-Fi. And you'd probably be something that's cheap but good. I'd recommend maybe a Thrustmaster, but the guys in chat could say something. You gotta ask your uncle though. Sorry, you gotta ask Uncle Brian if it's fine. Clay, you gotta ask your father about that to get one, because if you get a wheel, you need to be absolutely certain that you're gonna put a bit more time into Gran Turismo. I mean, what you're doing is great for now. It's a good start. It's just that if you really are thinking about getting serious, it's something you have to be certain of. Like, you want to know, yes, I'm going to do sim racing and I'm going to get into it, because these wheels aren't too cheap when you compare it to like groceries or something. It's quite an investment, Clay. So just think about it before you decide to get it. With years of practice, you can still be very fast on the controller. There are many fast guys that can go hand to hand. They can go against me basically, and they can be very successful at it. And they use controllers. It's just it requires a lot of finesse. You need to be careful. For example, if you have something like an Xbox and you have forts on that and you're playing with a controller, controllers are actually faster than a steering wheel. But here on PlayStation, usually the wheel always works far better. So at this point we're going to stay behind Mocho and Nismo, and we're going to save tyres. We're not going to push too hard. Our lap time that we're going to be aiming for is 2 minute 31.5. hopefully every lap, if it can save the tyres properly. And if Turismo drives fast enough. Yeah, that's exactly right, Rob. Dodge Lamb, he made it into the finals with controller. Calster, he's amazing. He was like me when I was 13, before I even touched the wheel. Yeah, you can definitely be fast with a controller, but it just takes a lot of time to learn it. Play. At this point we would actually want to be in front of Nismo, because the slipstream is hurting us more than it's helping us. Oh, well, we'll see. Perhaps if he just makes that gap, because he's most likely on soft tyres, we won't have to worry about him. We'll have to pit eventually. So I haven't done a full race simulation, so I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. And when you're saving tyres, you want to change far later under braking. You want to try and let the car just flow through its line. You don't want to force its hand too much, because that's going to bite back with the tyre wear. Just take it nice and smooth. See, he's making a gap. That's all down to tyres at this point. I saw that message about the Porsche. Let me just see that straight a bit better. Exactly, Nicholas. I agree with that. They do wear a bit faster. It's hard to control the car, especially when the tyres are worse. 96C won my split. Thanks for telling me that, Arthur. Who was driving it? If you'd be kind enough to share. Yeah, if you know the strategy as well, like what they did to win the race, and if you could share that, that would also be highly appreciated. Thanks. Yeah, the Porsche is actually pretty decent. It's got a bit more acceleration than this what do you call this Mazda here, and it's got slightly better tyre wear than the other Group C cars. So it's a nice little mixture, let's say. Red mist. Okay, yeah. Something must have happened in that race for him to win it. I'm not saying he's a bad driver or anything, but he either must have really practiced for this one, or some of those top guys like Seidel and Tierholm had a battle or they got a penalty. That's a cut. Oh well. Let's unite. DNA Nike? Sorry, I'm not quite sure. Unread. Oh, you're only one because of the penalties. Okay. Oh well. A win's a win. That's the important thing. The end result is what matters most of the time. Yeah, we're a little bit off pace. Missing some corners. Biggest issue, saving tires, controller. DNA Nike, I see, yep. Well, nice to see you again in the stream. Stoppable in the line. Unread. Let me just clarify. Unread, that's your red mist, right? Because I would like to agree with you, but there are some other cars that are faster in the line in Group 1. Considering the current BOP, there are some faster cars. Jaguar, Mazda, the old Mazda, Le Mans winning one, the Nissan R92 CP, the Sauber, not sure about the Sauber, maybe it's faster. Okay, I'm ready. Good to know. You're red mist. Not bad. I am braking too early for this hairpin. Yeah. And congratulations, Red Mist. Well done on the win. Rob's question, which one I need to ring out. You have to base that on the sound, pretty much. And looking at the speedometer, if it's really much touch and go at sometimes, and you'll think that you're doing it right when it turns out you're doing completely wrong. So yeah, it's just experience, I'd say. For the most part. Yeah, and this lap is a lot better. May I ask what your total finishing time was, Red Mist? Just interested what I would maybe need to aim for. Yeah, 2340 is actually pretty decent, so if that's it, then Like, well done. That's a great time. And that's a penalty right there. Yep, there it is. Yeah, check out. I'd say it's hard to say which car is the best. There are many choices that are all competitive. I just feel that the Mazda is the one that feels very stable to drive. You can push it when you want to, you can save it when you want to. It doesn't have a high skill curve, which makes it easier to drive. Has decent top speed, very good tyre wear, and 8 gears. So nothing too bad for sure. But then you've got cars like what Red Mist used, the Porsche Group C car. You have the Tomahawk SRT VGT. You have the hybrid cars, especially the Audi 2016 hybrid. So there is a wide variety of cars, but if you stick to those four, those are pretty much the go-to ones. GTO, oh my word, Nico. Okay, yeah, first of all, hi. Second, no. Just no. Not that car. I saw what you put on Twitter about that car having a really good cornering speed. Just no. Maybe I don't know how to drive it, but just... I mean, come on, really? Oh yeah, exactly. Macho was on, he was on softs, so has to pit in. He has to put on mediums. Yeah. Thanks, Silent. That means a lot. Sorry everyone that I'm not able to see the comments and reply to them immediately. There's only so much straight here at LaSalle. But let's be read. Try and get through them now. Understeer. So what do we got here? Hi, Mr. Brent. And Max Mayer, if he got the win, he definitely deserved it, considering it was a Porsche. It's not too bad of a choice, but it wouldn't be my first pick, so kudos to him for doing the brave move of choosing it. And winning. Red Mist. Yeah. Where hi, Psycho Sheep. Finally found me, eh? Penalty. Ah, good. It's not there. Come on, Red Mist. Nah, you win in top split, you've won. Did you hit anyone? Was there an incident between you and someone? If there wasn't, then did you start in front of everyone? If that's the case, then I don't see what's the problem. That race was all yours. This is the car. Subway. This is the Mazda M55 VGT. By the way, Mikhail, are you planning to use the Nissan for Nations tonight? Just out of curiosity. I mean, when I started mentioning all those cars that you could have used, and you just show up out of nowhere with the LM, it sounded awfully suspicious, like you're trying to reveal the strategy for tonight. Oh, too wide. I was just joking. Okay. Thought there was going to be more art created today. Ah, well. What was that for? Maybe the first of the last two chicanes. Too wide. Too much time losing. So damn grippy. Yeah, I think it's a good choice, Brent. If anything, you have the straight line speed to overtake if you can line it up. Just be careful of what's it called? Oh, why can't I think of it? It's called dirty air. Yeah, dirty air. There you go. You want to think about that. Just be careful when you're behind someone, because this car does not respond well to dirty air. It's four-wheel drive, so it understeers at lower speeds. McLaren was very good. Of course it was very good. It's art. That's what Mikhail does. After he won the World Finals, he found his true purpose and became an artist. Now he makes liveries. Just kidding. Still races very often. Still very fast. Hey Antimix, welcome. Hi Tabo, yeah. Morning to you. Must be up very early in the UK. And for everyone that came in now, most of you already know, but might as well say what happened to everyone that's new here. We got disconnected from top split, so we weren't able to participate in qualifying, or the race for that matter, and our DR has probably taken a big hit. See that Nismo, he's really trying to catch up at this point. He's almost in the slipstream. Making a small mistake there, just braking a little bit late. It's pulling right out of it. Yeah, and that's wide. Yeah, Rob, pack. Wouldn't know what car would do well there. Let me think. How about you, Miko? Maybe you can help some of the guys out and tell them what would be a good car for me to pack. I'm kind of on the fence. Maybe it's the Audi. It's pretty good with the hybrid, and it's got a lot of downforce that can help it in the situation. Maybe the Tomahawk wouldn't be bad. See that Nismo, he gets a 1 second penalty, but he's in the slipstream now. The Tomahawk is pretty well rounded. Oh! See that Nismo, he brakes late. Goes into a gravel trap. Hi Tasty T. Welcome. Water drive's nice. Yeah, WDP, that wouldn't be too bad. I'm not driving too well on this last lap, so. Tomahawk has definitely got a good shot at it. Without the Audi, Rob, you actually have to worry about the hybrid quite a bit. It's MR by default, but when it has the hybrid involved, it's four-wheel drive, so it's not. How do I say? It's not the most. It's not the simplest car to drive ever. It's still quite difficult to get a hang of, but yeah. You keep that in mind. It's hard to charge its hybrid. That's the thing. But yeah, Tomahawk is a safe choice. You have to have the brake balance somewhere about -1. Be careful on the braking, because the rear end tends to get a little bit happy, and it'll want to it'll kind of get away from you if you're not careful. And hi Doodle, you have a chair that spins. Lol. No problem, Rob. Standing start. Yeah, it's a standing start WDP, so maybe the Porsche. Maybe the Porsche. You would be right with that. It's got great hybrid regeneration, so you don't have to worry about wasting it one bit. It's got pretty decent gearing. You have to really drag the gears out of the Porsche though. And yeah, for top speed it's questionable. You have to spend a lot of the time in the slipstream. Forward to parking if you had to race with them. Yeah. Well, where's Nismo? Yeah, we're gonna try one qualifying lap with this car because I haven't done any qualifying at all. Where's cycle sheep? Just that. It's perfect. That's understandable. No, Rob, don't give him ideas. No, don't say that. Don't say that, please. Yeah, dude, it's a standing starting Group 1. It's not perfect. Could turn into a dog's breakfast within the first 100 meters, and that's not going to be pretty. Trust me. No problem. Thank you. Thank you for hosting the lobby. I'm gonna do my best now to get around this lap quickly and try another one. Yeah, I know I read books. Shane Warne, no, just no. Yeah, though Porsche does have 7 gear, so that could help it. I just really want to get this one qualifying lap in. See what I can do. It's never. No, it is appreciated, Rob, but you don't drive art. You stand there and you look at it. Oh, no problem, thank you. Please, I really need to try the lap now. Everyone wanting the center Primrocus. I might have something to say about that. Yeah, drive art. Yeah, exactly. Just no. Come on. Yeah, the same, Brent. Oh, no problem there, boss. You're more than welcome. If I can help you gain anything in any way, that's what I'm trying to achieve with these streams. That's why I do the rounds. For you guys to see how I drive, I can answer any questions that you may have, and if anything, I can provide a suggestion on how to approach something. So if I'm able to help you in any way, and I've achieved it, that's a goal accomplished. It's mission accomplished, basically. I'm more than happy. Oh, yeah, that was not good. See there, BHP, he's going off track a little bit. A bit of rally racing there in the Group 1 Veyron. Sorry, Chiron. Not bad. No problem there, boss. You're always welcome. Don't say you're the slowest. There are people that don't even race and they just come and watch. That's the thing. Leave my controller down. I see. Yeah, makes sense. Right, Clay. Penalty. Gotta love that. Hi, Piv Civ. Welcome. Yeah, thanks for that, Max. That's a big compliment. Highly appreciate it. Yeah, get into the next split just in about 2 or 3 minutes from now. The thing with this, the Mulsanne, at the end of the Mulsanne, that hairpin, it's very easy to overestimate your braking. And generally you want to look out for the black box that is, it's like a virtual flag display. So if you have like a yellow flag, it will show that in that box and it'll let you know like there's a caution going on. If it's green, if the incident's been cleared up, it will show green. That's generally where you want to start braking with this Mazda M55, if you're really on it. If you brake later than that, you run the risk of missing the corner, going off into the gravel. It's going to reset you onto track. No.
Get out.
There's another 4 minutes. Okay. Don't want to miss it. Thank you, see you again. Good luck. Play it. Yeah, I haven't seen a Group 1 Bugatti in a long time. And to mix, that's for sure. Cut you some slack when you're a guest on other people's streams too. Yeah, I just think it's very important. It's paramount that you maintain a lot of positivity. Try and be as positive as you can. Don't let someone try and ruin the mood. And always on the mojo, just go in with as much positivity as you possibly can, and you'll find that if you have a good approach towards it, it will work out better. Getting a Mercedes was a surprise. Oh, I wasn't even looking at the daily roulette. Yeah, but yeah, what a surprise! Oh, I've been driving for Mercedes in the manufacturer series for what now, like 2.5 years? Yeah, totally not a surprise. Yeah, Tijni and Key, they do have very good guides, like Rob says, on brake balance. It's just, I can't, this is the thing. What's happening to me right now is that I don't have the words to give it to you immediately. I actually have to think about it a few minutes to digest what the experience I have, and then I can start giving it to you guys. The thing is that I'll jumble up some words. It may not sound quite so clear cut as you'd want to hear it, and that's what the Brits are actually very good at. They're able to, they have a way with words. They're able to really transmit what they want to say easily. Yeah, thanks, Eve. That's how I go about it. Don't let everything get you down. Yeah, and this is this penalty right here is, it's a very common one. It's hard to understand sometimes how it works, but yeah, that one, I need to see that. I can't even watch the replay, never mind. Yeah, it's a good idea, Nicholas, to do that. If you put the rear brake balance, if you set the brake balance more towards the rear, it's always going to help a bit better with the tyre wear. You need to make sure that you don't upset the car too much out of its natural balance, and that you can actually handle it well. There's no point in saving tires if if you're not going fast enough to beat the other drivers later on. Like, you can't diminish your raw pace just because of tire wear. It usually doesn't pay off. Unless the tire multiplier is enormous. Well, there's many people and many times it's been mentioned that the skills that you have in real racing and real driving shouldn't be too hard to convert to sim racing and vice versa. So, don't know, you probably just need a bit more time to adapt, most likely. And yeah, the reason why we're so good at it is just I've been spending 16 years in Gran Turismo as a series, so I've got a lot of experience. I'm only 19 years old, but you can say people are a veteran after driving on a game that long. So yeah, important thing is baby steps. Every bit that you learn, that's progress gained, and every time you gain something, just try and store it somewhere. Try to remember it so you don't have to repeat it a second time. But yeah. Brenton. Well, there you are. You're in 9th. You're driving the Mazda. And good luck, mate. Like you say, it's been a while since you've done a Nations Cup. It's fine. It happens, and you're in top split. So if you need to make a comeback, now's the time. Thank you, Mikael. Thank you very much. Yeah, Nicholas, you do need to lift and coast. You also need to be softer on the brakes and smoother with the steering. So really progressive steering, not throwing the car in too early. Oh, 252 points. What's my driver ranking like? Yeah, and you can see it's taken a small hit there. Not ideal. Definitely not top points at all. Yeah, thanks Max Mayhem. I hope you guys enjoy the race, by the way. Yeah, good luck, Brent. On a spring change, eh? Well, hope it does you good. See you right there up ahead in 3rd. You'll be fine, don't worry. As long as you don't go off track too often, like you did there, you should be fine. Smash it, I'll try. Sorry about the reach. I should probably... Well, there was room on the inside, you could brake late, but... Yeah, that's... Wait, what is he using? Okay, I was gonna say that could have been a meme livery, guessing by the chrome base. Yeah, no. Okay, that's fine. I was gonna say, if that was Mikael's livery, then left or Psycho, you need to spell that correctly. That's not how it's spelled. It's without the H. It's still as far. Oh, well. Just gonna have to push real hard. Be the one to look out for this year. I agree, Heath. He's always just there. sometimes he'll falter a little bit and just not live up to. Not, what am I saying? Not live up to. He'll just make a rare mistake here and there, and that's what's holding him back. And so a little bit of pace, but yeah, pretty decent driver. Good driver from New Zealand as well. Clean and fair. Here we go, we're in qualifying. I would suggest to really avoid slipstream if you're using something like the Mazda. If you can get it on the straights only, that would be preferable. But if you can't, then it'd be better if you avoid slipstream at this point. It's better to avoid it. It's really not gonna help you a lot in corners. So the evil one, he's having to deal with the understeer. Then you can see he got a 1.5 second penalty. He's gonna have to serve that after the forward chicane. So he shouldn't have any problem being clear of those penalties before his lap starts. You can see that's the rare mistake I'm talking about. He does that every now and then. Just if I pick the Mazda LM55. Oh, that better not be a penalty. Okay, good. We go run a lap. Let's see what we can do now. More some chicanes. You want to have your brake balance a bit more to the front, +5. That's a penalty. We're just going to go out. We'll start again. And we should have, you know, that's the thing I like with these 10-minute qualifiers, especially at Le Mans. You have a second chance. So the first lap doesn't go quite as you want, quite like as you want it, you can always just go out and try again. And the top split close, you're always slower, Airbus. Well, are you using a wheel, Airbus? That's the main question. So with control, it does seem to be a bit harder to get the power down properly if you're using a wheel. The thing is that you have to put a lot of trust in the car at times when you don't think it, even when you don't think it would make it. TGT and Pro pedals, I see. Yeah. Go to the you have to really force the car even to do, like, when you feel like it isn't right, sometimes it is. You feel like the car is on the edge, and if you push it further it's not going to listen. You just need to, you have to put the faith in the car, you need to push a bit more. If you want to keep up with the top speed guys, you're usually going to have to counter steer a bit more. You're going to have to catch the car. It's not going to always go exactly in a straight line. It's not going to be perfect, but that's what I mean. You're going to have to, it's a lot of trial and error, Airbus. A lot of trial and error. Yeah, Psycho, it really is just Oceania, the FIA lobbies. Okay, so if Hole's there, we're gonna pull off just a little bit so we don't get in the way of his lap. If I can get pole, Psycho, I'm gonna be no stopping. If, that's a big if, though. Is that we're catching up to Hole, and I don't want to be catching up by so much. We're going to be in his dirty air if we keep this up. that was too early. Too early braking. Being a lot more cautious than we should be, but as long as we get somewhere in the top 5, it should be fine. We just missed out on pole. Yeah, that was not a good lap at all.
You beat it?
No, I ruined my first lap and I went out and I started again. That was not a good lap. Can be easily half a second faster. Easily. This is not a good time, but it is what it is. We're second. We can get a better start than the pure axle. So if we can beat them off the line, that's the important thing, and if we can stay in front. I see, Mr. Brent. Yeah, so, you're 14th. Seems like you got a penalty as well, so it's unfortunate. Maybe you can make something up. You can build up a few positions in the race, because you've got what? You've got Porsche, Alpine, Peugeot, Mazda. Yeah, you got a few cars that are worse on the start. Just consider that you're gonna have cold tires. Yeah, take it easy. I'll have the slipstream. Okay, Mikael. Sure, if that's what you mean. If that's what you say. It's just doesn't. Car really doesn't like slipstream in the corners. Don't have to duel with Spanish. It's better to duel with someone. It's always better to have a challenge. And yeah, true, boss. You can feel the car in real life. Right, this is quick. It's bad. Yeah, but 18s are definitely good. Are possible. Do the no stop. At least you'll get the zoom of the light. Yeah, exactly, Ram. That's the important thing. That's what matters most. No, I want to put mediums on. I don't want to select driver. There you go. So we qualified second. It's not a good lap by any stretch. We could have gone easily faster. So if had I done a bit more practice, I definitely could have gone 318.9 for sure. Yeah, hi Andrew. Yeah, I hope you enjoy. And Airboss, come on, it's fine. If you're watching, it's fine. It's not a problem at all. And yeah, thank you, Dyson Racer. What was your question? I remember seeing tips on getting off the line in these group ones. Let's just let this play out. But yes, the question that you had of getting off the line faster is traction 1, if you're not using anything that's not a full drive, and make sure that you put the revs, you keep the revs somewhere before the limiter. So you want to keep it like this. You don't want to go drrrr. You don't want it to make like that sound, like a repeating sound. You want to keep it just before it starts doing that. And that usually keeps the engine at a constant and gets the car off faster because it's always at the constant revs and engages more effectively. If you go like that repeating, it will more often than not find a gap between those the repeats, the stalling that you're doing with the engine, and it's just going to bog down. But yeah, thank you, nonetheless. Thank you, Airbus. こんにちは、ゴリさん。お元気ですか？あなたのレースをしたときに頑張ってください。Hope everyone that's watching has a good race. Yeah, that's Mr. Brent there. Thank you, Stoy Sport. Thank you, Psycho. Hey, boss, everyone. Thank you very much. But yeah, with four-wheel drive cars, you don't want to have any. You don't want to have any traction control at all, especially with a Mazda. Instead of the brake, you want to hold the hand brake. That actually helps more. Now we'll see how we can get away. Oh. Small tap from hold, it's fine. Just a small tap from the hold, it's fine. We didn't lose anything major from it. We probably lost a bit of time, in total time, but it's fine. See that how much more speed we have in the straight. Gonna let Hall have that because if we defended, it would have been very easy for him to have hit us from behind. Again, you need to be careful with the dirty here. Now we're outside of it, which is good, so we don't have to worry about holes to the air for now. Judging by how much faster he can get through the corners, I'd say he's on softs at this point. Now we're dropping into the slipstream right as we need it. Don't want a penalty. That's the last thing we need. See, our tires have still not started wearing, which is amazing. We're doing great with tire wear at this point. We're catching up on the straight bits, obviously. If we can keep up, that's great. Oh, that could be a cut. Thankfully it isn't. See, only now have the tires started to wear. What happened? Oh, you made a mistake, maybe. Maybe not. He's just doesn't have the hybrid. Someone's got a penalty there behind. pole. He's just staying there. It's like Sidog and Pure Axle. They've got a penalty for exceeding track limits, so maybe a contact. You never know. Yeah, it's the Mazda 155. This is Deja Vu of lap 1. So we're going to try and prevent him from getting past. Yep. Run out of hybrid, can't get by. So we managed to break the toe of hole, which is very important. Without that toe, he's really vulnerable in the straights. We're pushing for the fastest lap as well, so this is great pace that we're exhibiting here with the L155. It's just, you know, look out for our tyres, make sure that they don't go off too quickly. Brake balance is on the +5. Psycho, I'm just turning in very smoothly, not forcing the wheel. Braking softly, taking it all nice and easy. It looks fast from your side, but for me it feels slow. There's no sudden movements in the wheel. If you put some movement into the wheel, that's going to translate to the tyres, and that's going to put a lot more stress on them, which is going to translate into more tyre wear basically. and you have to not hesitate with your acceleration and your braking. Once you start accelerating, that's it. If you start modulating your throttle a lot more or excessively, it's gonna really unnerve the car. And now that I'm talking, I'm getting penalties. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna try and stay a bit more quiet for the rest of this race. Didn't want to get that penalty, but there we go. Yeah, thanks guys, I'm trying to be smooth. What? What was that? I was supposed to serve the penalty. That's strange. Something's wrong with the penalty line after the Ford chicane. Hey Francois, I see it only takes the last penalty line. Dodge Lamb, no. Come on, I'm not hacking. But if I did, I'd make sure you couldn't see me. So, John Cena in your face. Just joking. Just John Cena and that's it. Like a pro, like a boss. Yeah, that penalty that we got That was unfortunate. Kind of ruined race pace a little bit. I mean, total time wise, but yeah, we're just gonna have to deal with that now. Drive a recovery race. You hear the rotary, the racer. Oh, I'm sorry. No, that isn't a rotary. It's a boxer engine. It's a Subaru. 100% not a Mazda. It's a Subaru. Didn't you hear that they made a new Group 1 car? EJ20 VGT. Kuma would love it. Penalty, come on. Yeah, without these two penalties, it's going to be like 2 seconds off total finishing time. So this isn't the perfect race, but we did pretty well, considering we didn't practice a lot at all. And the practice that we did, we didn't take it seriously. Okay, so doing pretty well. We'll finish the race soon. We're gonna have to still serve that 0.5 second penalty. Just want to make sure that. Okay, so that line does definitely not work. Also, after the first chicane on the Mulsanne, that doesn't work either. So something's wrong. Yeah, that was slow as... That was not a good total time. But it is... could have been easily faster. Easily faster. I just... Yeah. I can get that done by 3 seconds. For sure. Yeah, thanks guys. Don't be an alien complaining. Oh, well, I would have liked more points. That would have been nice. But still, thank you everyone. We had 80 viewers during most of that race. That's crazy. So thank you for the amazing support. That's just epic. It's really means a lot. Fast total race time is from pretty much my personal satisfaction, Rob. I just want to know when I compare myself to the other regions that I'm still kind of fast. If I can have a faster total time by 3 seconds, if I can achieve it, I'll be happy with that. Then there'll be someone that's probably going to go about a second or 2 seconds faster, and they're going to really just blow me out of the water. And then I'm going to watch them and I'm going to see how I can improve. So how did Brent go? He started 14th, he finished 14th, so no improvement yet, but that's okay. More sun. Ah, it's a shame. It's a shame. Thank you, Stephen. Yeah. Could definitely do better. Let me just see the drive rating. No, it hasn't gone back up yet. No. So how many kilometers have we driven today? We've driven 400 kilometers. There ought to be a bit more time in this. Especially, oh, well, we lost a lot of time in the first lap. That's where we lost. Huge amount of time. If we didn't get that small nudge by Hull, we would have gained another 0.7 of second easy, and those 3 0.8 0.9 losses that I got, those could have been converted to more race pace, sure. Son. Okay, you want to see the replay? Maybe afterwards. It's just that the points are so weak. We only had 18 drivers. So the next one ought to be better. Were the last one here? No. Okay. Viperzed didn't have quite a good race. He what was he using? The Peugeot. Wonder what happened to him. Maybe he got involved in a fight or something. Yeah, thank you, Kelso. Thank you, Yagami. Let's see the points compared to our friends. We 252. It's really easy to improve it. Really a lot of room for improvement in that score. Qualified 17th. Didn't finish the lap. Oh, I see. My DR is at 73,621. Okay. Well, I'd say that it'll be easy to, like, if I just win another one, the dry ranking will most likely get back up to 75,000, and that's gonna help me for manufacturer series for sure.
Still gonna be in the top 4.
It's gonna help the points. So let's have a quick look at the replay before we do it. I see Red Mist, that's nice. It's good that you saved the first replay. Now I've got the second one here, so we can have a look at it and see what happened. Yeah, Monster, I didn't pit. No pit. No stop with mediums this race. The Mazda 155. Because those are the required tyres. If you're careful, you can save them enough and you can still be pretty fast. Thanks, Air Boss. I think I can do better though, that's the thing. I can do a lot better. Yeah, I'll see Mr. Brent. I'll see what happened there. The first chicane, right? First chicane of Mulsanne. Yeah, because that's usually when like the tires are still maybe a little bit cold. Not completely, but just a tiny bit there. That can cause hesitation. But if you brake late, like you said, then yeah, it's pretty much probably got the question answered there. God, there was a chicane. God, there was a chicane. I find that highly unlikely, but okay, sure it happens. So, okay. Next time, try not to forget there's a chicane there. That helps. Heaps. At least that's what I've been told. It does help. Yeah, well, let's just have a look at what happened to me at the start with Hull. And I just want to see here at the start. My tires were actually spinning, so I actually should have dragged it a bit more in first. As you can see, I bogged down in second slightly. So Hull was on mediums. Wow, I had a lot of pace. See that from side of view. Yeah, brakes a bit late. I go on the left, and he just doesn't turn right on the right in time. It's all good. Let's see what happened to you, Brent. Oh, okay. Yeah. Samuel's got an 8-second penalty. Oh, Brent. This is the thing that you guys should know is if you cut the track and if you slow down afterwards like Brent did, you don't receive the penalty because the game recognizes that you've took the initiative, that you've slowed down, and you've acknowledged that you've gained an unfair advantage, and you've diminished the advantage, and you've given positions back. So the game recognizes that, and that's why Brent, even though he cut the track and brake late, he slowed down and he didn't receive a penalty. Let me just see what happened to Simonized here. It's just where he got the second penalty from you.
Unlucky.
Yeah, unlucky. 8 seconds for that. That's a lot. Couldn't predict that. Yeah. Further on in the race, I'm interested to see how Hole and Sidog's tires are doing. By lap 3, yeah, you can see it's not so noticeable now early on in the race, but there is a difference. It's a noticeable difference, if anything. If you compare me to Sidog, my fronts are actually a bit better. So that's what happens when you easier on the brakes, and you're able to. That's how it manifests itself in tire wear. You can save the fronts better.
Same car, different drive.
Same car, different driving, basically. So let's go somewhere towards the end. Let's do the last lap. Maybe different brake balance as well. That also helps. Now let's go somewhere here. Yeah. So this is my tire. This is my tire wear. This is Hole's tire wear. You can see that's a noticeable difference. That brings time on the lap, on the later laps. You'll be slower on the first, I don't know, first 3, but the last 4 will be significantly better. See Pure Axle, he just got more tire wear overall. Sidog, me. And once again, this shows that I'm saving the fronts better. You can see it right there. I have a bit more fuel left, but that's because I wasn't pushing quite as much through the corners. Yeah. What amazing how he pitted in. Yeah, so that's why. See, even if he's pitted in, my tires were still just slightly worse, only at the front and the rear, just a little sliver. Yeah, my brake balance was on +5 airboss, not -5. -5 is towards the front. If you put it on -5, you're gonna experience that the fronts are just gonna melt in the four-wheel drive Mazda 1155. Yeah, there's definitely we can definitely do better. Let's see here. No. So what I wanna try is just get the car to be faster on a single lap. That's where I seem to be struggling a little bit. I'm going to try do 1 lap now on softs, just to see how it goes. Yeah, exactly, Airbus. That's correct. Just have a look at something real quick. Okay. Sorry about that, small delay. And we're back. We'll try racing softs. And one thing's for sure, no stop is a good way of challenging yourself. If you can do well with the no stop, that means that you've really mastered consistency. You've mastered the car, able to put it where you want it at all times. You can do that all the time. That's a big bonus. Yeah, exactly. Boss, there's just a lot of input coming from the game that's going into your driving, and you have to really not calculate it, but you have to be aware of it almost all the time. That's the challenge that FIA GTC drivers have to face on a daily basis. Brent, I'm using default ABS. Weak ABS never seems to be beneficial, so I've steered clear of that and really stayed with default. Weak ABS really it encourages you to brake in a straight line. And when you need to take evasive maneuvers, that's not ideal. You have to brake in a straight line only. Yeah, just take it easy. Be gentle with the brakes. That's all I can say. Brake only like 10 meters earlier, but softer. You'll get to the corner at the same speed, but you'll notice that it'll be a kind of you have to take it like it's a pleasure drive. I don't know how to say it. It's like a Sunday drive, and you're not pushing anything, just sitting there relaxing and not stressing anything too much. Yeah, exactly. All the top split drivers, they use default. In previous Gran Turismo games, weak used to be faster. Sorry, not weak, there wasn't any weak. Off used to be faster for some cars. But now that there's a different physics model in place, it just doesn't work the same anymore. And default is always the way to go. Paul's doing another one. No, he's still streaming as well. Yeah, no problem, Psycho. If you're leaving, have a nice day, and good luck with your races tonight. Hope you do well. Coaching on the flip side, yeah, it's not a bad idea. If I can learn something, I appreciate it. Oh, Key, nice to see you here, mate. The race is in about 14 minutes. I mean, I've already done the first one. Sorry, apologies. I did the second slot. I got disconnected from the first one, basically. So my driver ranking did take a small hit, and I had to resort to doing the second one because yeah, what's the point of practicing for FIA if you don't do it? Yeah, I'm gonna do this race now. It's gonna be in about 14 minutes. If you're still here for that, you're more than welcome to join in and have a look. Yeah, congratulations by the way on the 25,000 subscribers that you got yesterday. So quite a milestone. So it's amazing. Hope you get many more. 100,000 eventually. Well, that's a cut. Yeah, that's definitely a cut. So, I'm going to give that one last try, just on the outlap, and then we're going to go out and yeah, go and enter the matchmaking lobby so that we don't miss any chance of getting excluded from the race. And yeah, no problem, Key. Come back. Yeah, you're more than welcome to come on in. Thank you for stopping by. And mate, if I don't see you, good luck with your races tonight as well. Generally, when you go about attacking the curbs here on this track, especially these Mulsanne kinks, you want your outside tires to just be off the inside curb. If you have your outside tires on the inside curb, that's going to warrant a penalty, and your lap's going to be done really quickly. If you can somehow get half of the tire on the curb and half of the tire on the track, then yeah, that's really pushing the envelope of what you can do at the start. But if you go more than that, it's you're gonna get a penalty. Hey, fire! Yeah, it was unfortunate. I was actually surprised how did it actually happen? Like getting disconnected while matchmaking was that's been a first. It hasn't happened in quite a while, but yeah, probably someone stepped on my Ethernet cable, most likely. Must be a cat outside or something, or a dog. Never know. But man, the points in that first slot, they were great. The first slot had 286, if I'm not mistaken. So had we gone into that, we might have won. And even if we came second, it still would have been a very good result. Those are points. It would have been the most we've ever gotten in the Nations Cup till now. So yeah, it would have definitely helped our chances to win this third exhibition season, or the 2019-2020 season. But ah well. At least I get to enjoy the South a bit more. It's a great track. Yeah, how about yourself, Fire? You feeling ready for tonight? Yeah, I'm using the Mazda Fire, but how about yourself? What do you reckon's a good car for tonight? So I had a glimpse yesterday. You said Tomahawk was decent. I agree, but it struggles a bit on single lap pace. It's mighty consistent. It's great in the Porsche curves, but apart from that, its top speed is a little bit lacking. It's acceleration too, and it does have a slightly loose rear end, so you can't catch it too easily. Is this a penalty? It's got to be a penalty. Yep, of course. Persia's a good car. Yeah, tyre wear is bad though. Cody. That sounds weird. I can't say that. Mr. D. Yeah, I'll call you that, Mr. D. Yeah, I agree, Lam. It feels great to a point, and then as soon as you start throwing it onto the different curbs, it doesn't seem to handle it too well. I suspect it's the front splitter, how it's so low to the ground, and maybe it's got a little bit more stiff suspension than the other Group 1s. Tyre wear really bad, but I was like, I'm going to handle it. Well, being the Swedish Meister that you are, GT Sport, I don't doubt that you can handle it, but you're going to be fast in it. That's the problem. You need to be fast, fire. Maybe you ought to put a police livery on the car, like you had for the Jaguar. Flash the lights if someone's in front. He did a 24:30 race pace. Wow, that's great. But what do you do that with which car?